Hey guys, my name is Funparo. In this video, I want to talk about a champion that not many people are playing, and this champion has a mere 2.9% pick rate globally, and this champion is a jungler, and it's Fiddlesticks. I feel that Fiddlesticks is a really powerful champion, but not many people are playing him. So what makes Fiddlesticks really good? One thing is his fast clear. His full clear timing can be 303. Compare that to one of the fastest clearing junglers right now, Karthus, with a 257 full clear. Is a very fast full clear that can keep up with or even beat the full clear timings of some other junglers. Being able to clear that fast just accelerates the rate that he can get his items, levels, and gold. In addition to his really fast clear, he scales really well. He can output a lot of damage in the later stages of the game, as well as being the turning point in fights with his ultimate. Fiddlesticks' ultimate is a really powerful ultimate that can turn the tide of a game from unfavorable to favorable. The amount of damage it will provide, the amount of potential crowd control with fear if done through fog, is really high. It's just very valuable. In addition to his scaling and fast clear, he has good versatility in his build. You can go Rocket Belt when going against teams that don't have a lot of HP, and then go Liandry when there's a lot of HP on the enemy team. To add, his utility is just good in general. He has a point and click fear, he has a silence that can also slow. His ult can also provide a form of terrain control where if he's ulting in narrow quarters, like perhaps in the jungle, when the enemy's on top of Fiddle, they'll be getting hurt by a lot of damage by Fiddle while they're fighting. So one thing that is probably hurting his popularity is his unique clear. He doesn't clear like most junglers. A lot of times Fiddlesticks players would start Wolves and do blue together with the Wolves and then proceed to finish the blue with the Gromp together. And then he would do Raptors and red together, and then for a tiny bit do red and Krugs together, and this is for blue side. On red side, he would do Raptors and red together and then do Krugs. Then he'll path down to Wolves and do it together with blue, and then finish blue and Gromp together. One thing to consider is that you don't run potions on Fiddlesticks. That means you only buy your jungle item, and that's it. What this unique alteration to build does is that in tandem with Future Smart Kit, you can get Sorc Shoes off your first full clear, and this will allow you to clear your jungle faster and get around the map faster, contributing to higher efficiency in the jungle and in the game as a whole. Usually you run Predator on Fiddlesticks. The main thing is his positioning of his character model when clearing. His clear requires a form of mastery over patience jungling with the camps, and while this may seem intimidating to some, it's not that hard to perform. With just a few rounds in practice tool, you can understand where to position when clearing. And what helped me learn was I looked for little landmarks like flowers in the ground or lines in the ground made by cracks in the stones. These are good guide points learning Fiddlesticks clear. Another great thing with learning Fiddlesticks clear is that you can prove the clear of other junglers. When you learn Fiddlesticks clear, you learn how far certain monsters can go before their patience resets. You can use this in your clears. For example, with Hecarim, you can do the Raptors and red trick as well, or at least after he has Q and W. This is just one example, and there are countless examples that you can use this Fiddlesticks clear on. For example, Morgana jungle can also follow similar principles to Fiddlesticks for the clear. So how do you play Fiddlesticks? Well, for one thing, you want to make sure that you keep good farm. However, getting ganks off and helping your team is nice in the early game, as well as helps you in the later stages of the game. After level 6, your trinket from your passive can also become a sweeper, so it's like a yellow trinket and a sweeper combined. Pre-level 6 is just another trinket. However, after you get 6, you can use your ward/sweeper to ensure that you aren't on vision. This means that when the enemy doesn't have sight of you, you can fear the enemy when your ult lands on the enemy champion. And something to note is that you probably lose most 1v1s. This means that when a champion that is strong in dueling comes into your jungle, it's best to run unless you have a teammate near you. And that is one punish to Fiddlesticks, especially if the enemy knows the Fiddlesticks clear. They might try to contest you. You don't get any leash, but your clear will still be fine. That is just one thing to worry about. Blue trinkets are also what enemies might do to try to locate where you are. It allows them to see where you are by also not endangering themselves at the same time. And if they don't see you, they can use deductive reasoning to find out where you are. So be careful of the presence of blue trinkets. I also have another tip for your ultimate. People might shy away from using your ultimate because you won't get that big fear with it because the enemy saw you. In some cases, that's not good. And it provides a lot of damage, and even if the enemy saw you, the ult will provide a meaningful contribution to the skirmish. And don't forget, your Q is a point-click fear if you didn't already get an initial fear from your ultimate. I hope this helps inspire you to pick Fiddlesticks. I personally think it's an S tier jungler right now. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you'd like to see next. Also, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.